The roofing sheets, 24 gauge in different colors, also to customer specifications. That's right, whatever length you want. Aluminum seamless guttering. We also sell BRC mesh, steel rods in all sizes, reach caps, fencing wire, and fencing poles. Free estimates for guttering, galvanized sheets, and fencing wire. Quality products at the lowest prices island-wide. Rice and Company Limited, located at Caneville Industrial Site, Shed 1A, just before the Old Mill Cultural Center. Call us today at 617-2468 or 615-0178. Rice and Company Limited. Built for living. Built for life.
My Caribbean crew, we got something special for you. Barbados is bringing you 365 days of endless vibes. From crop over in summer to Food and Rum Festival in October and Run Barbados in December. We chasing the vibes and we want you to experience it all. We have special rates and deals for every vibe chaser. So visit isleawaybb.com to learn more. Barbados is just an isle away. A place to hold a vibe.
Driver. Find that.
Vibes powered by the Barbados Tourism Marketing Inc., Book Barbados, and National Cultural Foundation of Barbados.
The hurricane season is here. Being prepared can help you and your family minimize the impact of the adverse weather conditions. Here's a few hurricane preparedness tips from Fine Foods. Know all evacuation routes if you live close to the coast. Have a first aid kit and prescription drug supplies on hand. If you need to evacuate, bring these supplies with you. Have plenty bottled water, batteries, and flashlights. Always have plenty of non-perishable items on hand. Be prepared. A few hurricane preparedness tips by Fine Foods, the biggest distributor of the biggest brands.
Anytime it tastes like KFC. Well, win big with KFC this summer. $1,000 school scholarship, a $500 contribution to school expenses, or have your internet bill paid for 3 months. Just get the bucket for one for $25. 2-piece chicken, 3 wing pieces, hot or barbecue, 1 regular fries, 1 biscuit, 1 corn. Bucket for 2, $35. 4 pieces chicken, 2 regular fries, 2 biscuits, 1 corn. Bucket for all, $45. 5 pieces chicken, 4 wing pieces, hot or barbecue. Popcorn chicken, 2 regular fries, 2 biscuits. Win big this summer with KFC. It's finger licking good.
Yeah. Living in the positive.
Nature Isle Small Business Buzz, NISBB, Tuesdays and Thursdays, 4 p.m. to 5 p.m., only on Q95, the big station, empowering entrepreneurs from small to tall. Insights, inspiration, and expert advice to help our small businesses realize their immense potential to grow and flourish and take their rightful vital place in our economy. Let's help our small businesses go global, only on Q95, the big station.
We have to buy local in this country. Supporting local will boost the economy. Purchasing local, the best remedy to propel white to fully. We complain about government.
Afternoon, Dominica. You're probably guessing, where Tanya?
Look within yourself.
Just paying the bills. You know how we do.
Attitude.
It's a lovely afternoon here in the Nature Isle. And as usual, we have a great show on Q95, the big station. This is NISBB, Nature Isle Small Business Buzz. We're empowering entrepreneurs from small to tall. Yes. Guys, how are you guys going? It's hot. But you know what? If it was pouring rain, we would have a complaint still. So we have to be grateful for every type of weather we get in. Yeah? I want to wish everyone a good afternoon here at Q95, the staff, the management. I had big up last time the port. Boy, I feel kind of bad because I go online and then I see the port getting bashed. But hey, I begin up all the business people out there, small business owners, the entrepreneurs, we striving hard every day, doing our best to make things happen in such a very kind of, let's keep it real, hard economy. Yeah, but we doing it every day, staying committed. So I want to big up everyone. Yeah, so as I said, good afternoon to everyone. I'm your host, Tanya Dickson. And as usual, I'm thrilled to be here. We have an exciting show ahead. I'm going to dive right in. I just want to remind you that the show is always and will always be dedicated to all the passionate entrepreneurs out there who have dared to dream, take risk, and create something remarkable. In studio with me is someone who is one of those entrepreneurs. He has created something remarkable. I enjoy it. I was just telling him about it. And now it's his time to share with you in case you don't know about this wonderful local product. It is his time to share. So in studio with me is Nathaniel Lovell. Yeah. I said it right. Nathaniel Lovell of Be Happy. Have you guys heard that before? Be Happy. How are you, Nathaniel?
I'm good, thanks.
You're good? Welcome to the show and thanks for coming on. Again, like I said, I totally enjoy your product. Guys, if you don't know, it's all about the honey. Yes, it's all about the local honey from Be Happy. Tell us a little bit about why. Why honey?
It just slapped me in the face, I
It
guess.
slapped you in the face? A bee didn't sting you, right? A bee didn't sting you. So you just get slapped in the face with honey?
Yeah. Well, basically, I was on the 9 to 5, and I just figured, like I fed up with it.
I like how you say that. You're fed up with it.
Yeah. You feel like whatever, no matter what level you climb on the ladder, it always comes to you have to find something to eat the extra money, And I just figured, why not dedicate the time in building something of my own. And after my last job, I saved up. My friends used to call me Haitian.
That was not nice.
Because of my saving habits,
Yes.
Yeah. So and I saved up as much as I could, and actually wanted to start a maintenance company, and that didn't work out. So I figured I was doing beekeeping not actually beekeeping, I was doing beehaving, they call it. When you just have bees, but you're not giving them any special care, they're doing their own thing.
There.
Yeah. So they call that a beehaver. I was beehaving before, and then I just figured, hey, I have a skill there. Why not just work on it? So as of 2019, I registered the business, and the money that I worked and saved during COVID, not COVID, but Maria. I took that and I started off.
You started off.
Yeah.
Wow. So you're doing beekeeping and you're doing the honey.
Yeah. Initially, when I started, my business plan was just to produce wholesale. Like bulk and sell for anybody willing to
purchase large amounts.
Yeah. But the deals that I was getting, it wasn't,
Doesn't
viable.
make sense.
Yeah. So a friend of mine came to me and told me, hey, why don't you just bottle your own honey? And that's why from Be Happy came Lovell.
Lovell. Wow. I like that. Wow. So you're doing beehaving, and then you went into beekeeping and making your honey.
Yes.
So can you explain to us like the process? Because I don't know about these things. I said I had to come up to your area to see, like, I know you're all doing those things for kids. I need to come like a big kid and understand the process, the production of honey. How does it?
Well, you're most welcome to visit. We are working on tours and so on.
Yes.
Soon to come. But it's a very difficult and long process for both on you and on the bees. A lot of people think it's just about putting bees in a box and you'll get
But that's what it looked like on TV, you know.
yes, and that's what I thought too when I started.
So it's not that.
Not that at all. When I started, it was for me. It was like money in the bank. You know, I put bees in a box and honey, and only to find out, boy, was I wrong.
Mm.
Yeah. So you have to end up learning the seasons of the flowers. Now the flowers have a season, and the bees have a season that mimics the flowers.
Wow.
Yeah. So you have to learn all the little ins and outs
Mhm.
and put everything together. As a matter of fact, I still haven't even reached the peak where I need to be in the beekeeping. I'm still a student of the game because it takes you like the first couple of years. What you're really doing is you're learning the seasons.
Mhm.
You're learning how the bees react to the seasons, and then you have to manipulate the bees according to that, so you can have the bees at a peak population when there's the peak flower flow, and then you can harvest the honey.
So, and this goes by country by country. I mean, every country is
Every
probably
country have
different.
their slight, even every village in the country are slightly different.
Wow.
Because the flower makeup in Coolibistry is not necessarily that in Salisbury, and the flower makeup in Salisbury is not necessarily that in Meru. So Coolibistry is a very unique place in that it's very hot and dry. Rain falling everywhere else in the world, and it doesn't fall Coolibistry. So we always get our flowers a bit later in Coolibistry than Salisbury. So my yards in Coolibistry, I have to manage them slightly different from the yards in Salisbury. What I can get away with in Coolibistry, I can't necessarily get away with it in Salisbury. Because another thing about the bees too is when you're building up for the flow, the purpose of the bees is to reproduce, and they're trying to get a big enough population so that they can do that reproduction. The beekeeper don't necessarily want that, because for you, the more bees that you have, the more honey you will gather. So you're in that constant back and forth battle with them, you know.
I thought we want more honey though.
Yes, we want more honey. That is why we prevent them from doing the reproduction, or not even prevent, but do it under our
You
condition.
manipulate it.
Yeah. So you want to take a small split out of them, take out the old queen, give them a new queen, let them think they reproduce, and let them continue on that growth for you.
You can give them a new queen?
Yes.
What?
As a matter of fact, like I make the queens. You graft it. Have a thing they call grafting.
Uh-huh.
You take the worker larvae, because any female, any fertilized egg can be a queen.
Okay.
And any fertilized egg can be a regular worker. It only depends on the diet that is fed to that larvae or that egg during its developmental stage.
That sounds like magic, yeah?
Yeah, man.
That sounds like magic. I mean, you know, so just one out of that to just end up being a queen, because you just get something different from the
Yes,
rest.
you get royal jelly. So the queen, those that develop into queens, they get fed royal jelly, and that makes them develop at a much quicker rate than the regular bees. They actually come from egg to emerging from their cells in like 16 days because of that superfood. The regular bees, they do 21 days.
We'll come back to that royal jelly. Okay, so tell me, what are the different types of honey that you are producing now?
Yeah, well, as of now, I'm producing two types of honey. We have the spring honey. That is the honey that we harvest during the Kawem time. That's the hot season. And it's thicker, darker, because there's less humidity in the air. So you get that real strong,
The
almost,
spring honey.
yeah.
Yes, I can see the difference between spring and summer.
Yeah. So, and there's less humidity, a lot of more sun, no rain. So the honey is usually thicker because honey is hygroscopic. It takes and releases moisture based on the environment around it.
Okay.
And in summer, like right now, if you pass all around the country, you will see that purple flower. If you pass on the Canefield Cliff, you have that purple flower falling all on the road. That is the savonette honey. That's savonette. and the bees use that, and I call it the summer honey. That is my personal favorite.
Yes.
Yeah, and but a lot of Dominicans, they like the thick
They like
black
the
stuff.
thick. I like it light.
Yeah.
And it's not that doesn't mean it was not sweet. It was perfect. But I like that lightness, and it has a flavor to it that I cannot describe. As I just, you just can't put but usually the other honey I've had, not here on island, but other places, when you take 1 spoon is enough. But that summer honey, I could put more, and I could, I could keep consuming. I could spread it on bread. I could put it in tea, and so I really enjoyed the summer honey. Show them on the, guys, we are live on the Facebook page, Q95FM Facebook page, and Nathaniel is holding up the honey right now. Spring honey in hand, La Vie Miel, spring honey from BAP. And I love the packaging and everything. It looks like a honeycomb bottle. The little comb, the little ridges on the side. And I really like the packaging. Very neat. It's seeing all your ingredients. Nutritional facts. I know, you know what the ingredients say, right, people? Raw honey.
Raw honey.
Full stop. That's what you need. I like anything that's just simple. I can read it. Raw honey. Okay, nothing else in there. I've gone to places people putting sugar in your honey, all kinds of. This is just raw honey, and I've tasted it, and I can attest to that. It's amazing.
Yeah, a lot of the imported stuff, filled with high fructose corn syrup.
Yes.
And some of them even have it on the label. You can go in the
Really?
Yeah, you can go in the stores, and recently I saw it in 2 of our supermarkets, where you go in there and if you really watch the label, it shows high fructose corn syrup, and that is actually the main ingredient.
Wow.
So
So what's the pricing of these, and where can we find them?
Well, usually the retail price on
The smaller bottle.
The smaller bottle.
I have that in my hand, guys. That small. Maybe I can push it in front of the camera too. Yeah. That small bottle there.
Yeah, that's 250 grams. It usually retails at around $25. And the slightly bigger one, which is the 500 grams, well, double its size, usually retail at about $45.
Let's take a call. Somebody wants to talk, it seems. NISBB, you're live.
Yes, sir. What's up?
I'm okay. How are you?
Well, that's the lady, the bald head.
I don't have a bald head.
Oh, I thought that's the lady, the bald head.
No,
anyway,
man.
let's get to it. I was just listening to the show there, and I've been buying honey, but sometimes I find into myself that honey is different, and this one thicker, and that one nicer, and that one you can use it more. So I just want to congratulate the youth man, for educating me of the times that he just harvests the honey, and the honey that I buy in left, right, and center, how the honey producing itself, and thanks for the education. My brother, big up to you, because I never knew about honey. I thought the honey was just coming, when we become, but you have the technique for it, which I appreciate that.
That is the thing.
And that is the thing people must know, you know what I mean? Because we have the best produce in the world, it's just a matter of we don't have the international markets to help us with our produce. And if we have the international markets, we will just be international. So let me just give you a little partner out there. My brother, I'm calling on Roosevelt Skerrit to give you a little hand, or maybe just Skerrit
I know you was going on to that.
so you can boost up the system for us. And
Thank
give
you.
them praise.
Thank you, caller. Thank
Much
you.
appreciated.
I do that.
And I'm seeing that, as you mentioned, that the thing is, I also I've been through the Caribbean Beekeepers Congress, because I was a board member at the time, but now I'm actually the president of the Beekeepers Cooperative.
Yes, I know.
Yeah, and when we went there, a lot of the people in the Caribbean said that the Savonnet honey is the best honey that they've tasted.
I tell you, in Trinidad, it was different for me, the honey. I come there, and honestly, I haven't bought much, so I'm probably not a good person to talk. But what I had from BAP, that good enough for me. No, seriously, because my comparisons, it was just different.
Yeah.
And then I guess you grew up thinking, yeah, man, that's honey. But when you really taste the thing, the real deal, you say, oh, You
Yeah.
guys need to go out and get La Vie Miel, spring honey and summer honey. I don't know when summer honey will be available.
Summer honey usually is available in September.
September, December.
Yeah.
I expect that.
Yeah, because
right.
like now the flower is going for
And
like a
they,
month,
and they
and then,
producing.
yeah.
I expect that. What I was going to ask you, so how do you ensure? I think you touched on it a little bit. You touched more on, learning about the seasons and manipulating the seasons and how they, how the bees behave. But how do you ensure the health and the well-being of the bees? Because
Well,
I think that's important. I realize around the world now, people recognizing how important bees are, right?
yeah, definitely.
And how much we've not been taking them on and not taking care of the bees.
Yeah, that's true. That's definitely true. And Dominica have been fortunate in a way that when there was a disease, a mite
Uh-huh.
that came out from Asia,
Uh-huh.
and it started attacking all honeybees around the world, everywhere. It spread worldwide. Maybe it have like one country now that don't have it.
Mm-hmm.
And excuse me, and that might, it causes the bees, it's like a rat. Having a big rat on you, it giving you leptospirosis.
Oh.
So it causes the bees to get sick. And Dominica had that infestation sometime in the past. But because of the position that we were in, we're not well educated, or we didn't have the advancement of the modern world. Our bees got the mite, the population declined, and the survivors from that mite that learned to live with it,
Oh,
those
wow.
are the bees that we working with now.
They learn to live with it.
Yeah. So you'll go in the hive, you will see the mite. They have that thing they call Varroa sensitive hygiene,
Mm-hmm.
where they groom off the mites and they take it off the cells and they do all that. Very interesting. And so our bees in Dominica, they live well with the mites.
Wow. They
And
adapted.
yes, so because we didn't like treat them and throw chemicals at them, we're in the position now where we don't have to treat. So, and funny enough, now most places in the world are looking for that organic, treatment-free kind of beekeeping and honey. And very fortunately for us, we just fall in that category.
It just made me think like we should just let nature run its course.
Most times we do if we just sit back and
It might seem so horrible.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I think business-wise it would be hard.
Yeah.
Because it's like, oh gosh, production go down. But at the same point in time, Mother Nature is just doing her
It
thing.
will sort
And she will
itself
catch,
out. Yeah.
same way we catch back ourselves after Maria. You remember looking at Pork and say, oh my God, we thought, oh boy, we dead. There don't are no trees, nothing happening. When we look there now, it's green. We didn't do that. Mother Nature just do its thing. But let's take a quick break. I love that. We learned a lot for real about beekeeping there and honey. We're going to be right back, people. Don't touch that dial. This is NISBB, Nature Isle Small Business Buzz. We are joined by Nathaniel Lovell of Bee Happy. We're looking at his honey product, all natural raw honey, La Vie Miel. He has his spring, he has his summer, and you need to be going out to get them. But don't touch that dial. We'll be right back after we, pay some bills.
You can taste the quality. Bang strong. When I'm out and it's my time to play. Bang strong. He's actually and the crew making a difference for you. I hear you get rocks anytime you drink it. Bangs. The XM Supreme, 15 years. The XM Royal, 10 years. XM 5 years. And the 750 milliliter bartender. Come on, pass me a Bangs rum. Bangs Extra Matcha Premium Blend. Try out the 200 or the 750 ml. Yeah, man. Guaranteed for any occasion. Say you can't go wrong with Bangs rum. Hey, drink and taste the quality. Bangs rum. Bangs Beer Malt and Jeanette. Bangs rum. Bangs Supreme High Wine. The port and the white wine. And for the fruitcake, Greta tell me Bangs Cherry Brandy. I give it Bangs. Drink and taste the quality. Bangs rum.
When I'm out and it's my time to play. It's a trading and the crew making a difference for you. I hear you get runs anytime you're drinking. Remember, drink responsibly.
St. Lucia, here we come with Belfast Estate sizzling summer deals. Purchase any 750 or 1 liter Belfast rum at any participating outlet island-wide. Then WhatsApp your receipt to 275-6283 for your chance to win a grand prize trip for two to the beautiful island of St. Lucia. Plus $1,000 cash. But that's not all. Second prize gets $500 cash. Third prize, a special Belfast Estate goodie bag. And fourth place wins 2 free tickets to Asa Banton's Daybreak Summer Breakfast Fest. Don't miss your chance to win a trip for two this summer with Belfast Estate's summer sizzling deals. Terms and conditions apply. Hey, it's all happening this summer at Burton and Company Limited from July 1st to September 9th. Spend $200 or more in the electric shop and get a chance to win a brand new top-load washing machine. This summer, Burton is giving back.
Atoufi, point linetman asou tabla ba mwen. Fais vite souple, mwen pressé.
Ça let me see Mac. Maka way.
Eh bien, ici m'a crédit ou pas ka bien. Ouais, milinet la même côté à moi dou là.
Là y est toute l'air. Ek mate ka way.
Ça veut dire ou besoin aller Optifam vitement avant zio vin plus mauvais.
Dis-moi Mac. Pis pas genre di mwen ni problème épuisé moi.
Eh bien, c'est Optifam qui ni primaire docteur Zé en pays. À part ça, Optifam j'ai tiré en chay l'argent à sous frame linette. Et qui ont ni plus belle frame linette qui en style.
Tout ça, eh ben, moi kay check pressure moi avant. Et qu'après nay Optifam.
Non, Atoufi. Allez là même. Puisqu'il y a qu'à check pressure zéro, examiner zéro pour licence chauffeur, check pour puissance doux, et qu'il y a qu'à jic manager maladie zé glaucoma et puis cataracte.
Bon, qui côté Optifam yé?
Optifam à sous 23 Great Marlborough Street, 2 Point Queens, Awazo. Téléphone 440-8486. Eh bien, 285-8676.
Bon Dieu, merci oui pour Optifam. Yo c'est numéro yon pour occupation zéro.
Treat yourself, your family, or a loved one to a comprehensive eye examination at Optifam Eye Center to check for 20/20 vision. Also inquire about our telemedicine services, filling of external eyeglasses prescriptions, and specials on eyewear.
Also opened is A Medic Urgent Care and Telemedicine Center, offering specialized and general healthcare. Call 612-1328 or come in for your appointment. You could also visit our new location at Casapora Bay Street, Portsmouth.
Yeah. Living in the positive.
Nature Isle Small Business Buzz, NISBB. Every week, promotions and interviews with new entrepreneurs, successful small business owners, industry experts, consumers, and thought leaders, all sharing their knowledge and experiences, celebrating the innovative ideas, hard work, and resilience that define our Nature Isle small businesses, sharing their knowledge and experiences in investing, producing, processing, costing, pricing, marketing, shipping, managing their finances, customer relations, and everything in between. Only on Q95, the big station.
We have to buy local in this country. Supporting local will boost the economy. Purchasing local, the best remedy to protect.
All right, I have 4:29 on the clock right now. It is NISBB. I hope you guys got that name down. NISBB, Nature Isle Small Business Buzz. We are empowering entrepreneurs from small to tall. With me today, I have Nathaniel Lovell of Be Happy. And we're all here talking about honey. Okay, La Vie Miel, honey. We have spring honey in hand right now.
Yeah.
Summer honey is going to come. It should be here by September. So you all should look out for it. That's my favorite, the summer.
Yeah, and one more thing, we usually also have like a limited amount of cream honey.
That's what I was going to talk to you about
Yeah.
next. The other byproducts. Then you call that a byproduct?
Well, it's the same honey, but it's crystallized honey. Now, you might notice, if you have honey and you keep it in a cold place, eventually it have that little thing at the bottom.
Yes.
People like to say sugar they give
I don't,
it,
but
and
that's how we feel. I don't like that, no.
no, but that's
natural.
Natural, yeah. It all depends on how smoothly the honey is filtered and the makeup of the sugars in the honey. So with the fact that the honey naturally crystallizes, you can manipulate it by breaking down the crystals even smaller and then using it as a seed to make the cream honey.
And so what is cream honey used for? Because I don't think many of us know about the use of cream honey. What can we do with it?
Well, it goes very well as a paste or like something
jam?
like peanut butter jam, stuff like that. So, and I know a certain person that just take it from the spoon.
I think I know that person. So I need to try this cream honey. And is it on shelves as well? We will get those.
Yes. But I make it with just the savonette honey. I keeping it to a specific flavor. So when I harvest my honey, I separate the hives that I know that just took savonette only, and I make it from that, so I can be kind of unique with that flavor, and it really tastes the nicest to me when I take it out from the savonette honey. So usually we have it by Zeb Creole.
Okay, so that's where we can find the cream honey at Zeb Creole in the old market.
Yes, yeah.
All right.
But that will come in after September.
After September.
Takes a little ripening and curing process to,
I like products like that. I honestly, this might sound strange to some people, but I feel like we need to respect that. Like some things just cannot be all year round.
I agree.
The kind of work that goes into it, the magic. We have to wait for it, let the bees do its thing. And when you see you get it, you really enjoy it. And we have to respect that. Let me let you guys know, because we had a caller before, another one is coming in. The lines are open, eh? I think all you know the numbers. I'll repeat them just now, but let me take this call first. NISBB, you're live.
Yes, my brother, more education again, boy. I talk about the honey and then in the bottom of it when it's ferment, when it's white. They say sugar they put in it.
Not ferment, crystallize.
Crystallize. My brother, when I see that in the thing, I really used to believe those people like the sugar that in it for sure.
No, it easier for natural honey to crystallize than
one with sugar in it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, look, you educated me again. I just go to ask you that. And then, you know what I mean?
Yes.
But at the same time, my brother, I want to taste that honey. You say that.
Well, you will get
peanut butter there. Because I haven't tasted that one yet.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Well,
you give me three different flavors of honey I've been passing through. And I keep wondering, how comes the honey nice like that? How comes it seems so? Why you got one so fit? You understand? So now you're teaching me over and over. You see, but that is the thing, man. You need to fasten the schools in September to educate some of the children. You know what I mean? Because that is about science. That's high science.
Science is right. Yes.
No, high science.
We're laughing, but when you talk about those bees adapting.
So, anyway, my brother, in closing, you doing it, and I'm listening.
Okay, thank you, caller.
Thanks, man.
High science out there, bees adapting, and boy. I was going to ask though, if I don't want to ask you how you extract the honey from the hives. I just find that but I'm intrigued by that. I feel like I just pay a visit and come and see. And all you need to pay a visit to, you will give us those details when that's ready. The tours and that sort of thing. I think Terry had mentioned it before. Yeah. Tours, that we could come and see the bee. What do you call it? Is it a farm? What do you call that? A bee what?
A garden, so to speak. Is an apiary.
An apiary. Yeah, we learn again. An apiary. Okay, so where the bees are there, doing their homes are there and they're doing their thing.
Yeah.
That's interesting. So you gave us a lot of interesting facts. But what is one interesting fact you learned about while doing your beekeeping? One thing that really blow your mind, because you give us plenty things that blow my. But what's that one thing that blow your mind about beekeeping?
It seems like a simple question, but that's a difficult one to find.
It have a lot, man.
Yeah, it is a difficult one. One thing I learned, maybe I would say the amount of dedication that you actually need to give to the art form, for you to make honey, like on the scale where you can do it as a living.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes, you can have honey in your backyard and take a gallon or two from a hive every year, but for you to make them, one hive make 4 and 8 gallons on one set of flowers, it takes a lot.
It takes a lot of work.
Yeah. The work involved. Yeah.
So I know you are the president of the Beekeeping Association, right?
Yes.
That's in Dominica. How is that going?
Yeah, well, now we're in the rebuilding process. It has kind of been slightly dormant for a while, and we really we have a new board, new members on the board, and well, me, I'm practically new as president, maybe like for a month or so now.
Right.
Yeah, and we're really putting things together, trying to get. Well, we doing.
I like that. We're doing. Look, we have a next call coming. Let's take it quicker. I encourage people. Let me take this one. NISBB, you're live.
Yes, Mr. President.
Can you load on your radio?
Okay. Mr. President.
Hi.
How long we doing that honey dinner?
Which?
How long we seem to be a beekeeper?
That is actually a question for a giveaway.
How long is a question for a giveaway? So
I am a beekeeper too,
Okay.
Oh, okay. That's
nice.
nice.
I do not for the past 37 years.
Okay, I haven't recognized the voice.
Okay, you know the voice too. So 3 months ago, let me meet now.
So we're going to give you a number where you can call him later. So you all can meet up, and that's the next. And I'm glad he called, because it's good to get the information out about the Beekeeping Association, because I'm sure there are other young people, and you just heard someone that sounds like a very mature voice.
Yeah.
They're inquiring about this association.
Beekeeping for 35 years, he said.
Yes, that's what he said. So they're inquiring. Maybe they want to know, it start back. How can I come on board? That sort of thing. So how can they come on board then?
Yeah. The office is on the high street. At the back of.
I saw it. Yes.
The
traffic department.
Yeah. But as of now, we're still in the rebuilding process. The office is not fully open. We're putting all those in place. But right now, you could just go across the building into the cooperative office, and either Khadija, that's one of the officers that work with us, she can get you signed up. It's like $20 to sign up, and then you pay like for 2 shares, $50 per share.
Right. So you heard that, people. $20 to sign up. Is it to become a member, you call that, of the Beekeeping Association? Yeah. And then $50 per share. And you need 2 shares, to sign up. Okay. So I think there are lots of, and I'm hoping that's enough information for the guy that called. He wants to know when there was a last meeting and that type of thing. So yeah, go right into the car park area of where the traffic department is, to the back.
Yeah.
Right. And right across in the cooperative, you said, right, building.
Yeah.
Y'all can go to Khadija there and get more information to find out. And remember, they just started back. We're now revamping things, which is good. And it sounds like they have a very informed, I should say, educated president, because I learned a lot today.
Yeah. We also have a Facebook group, Dominica, Beekeeping Dominica. And we have a WhatsApp group as well. So for the gentleman that just called in, if you can go on Facebook and you can meet us there, we will let you know how to get onto the WhatsApp group.
What's the name on the Facebook group again?
Beekeeping Dominica.
Beekeeping Dominica. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we can communicate from there, and we get you on the WhatsApp group, and you get all the updates as they come along.
I like that. What time is it now? 4:40. Guys, we're gonna do a giveaway as usual. Well, I ain't getting my own. I holding my own tight. Okay, I have my little small bottle of the spring honey La Vie Miel. Be happy, boy. I'm excited because I've been drinking a lot of my red raspberry tea, and they say don't put sugar. And I was like, what, boy? That just killing the vibe. You know what I mean? I want something to sweeten it up.
And the honey coming down well with the tea too.
Yes.
Eh?
So I'm so happy to have this bottle. But we have 2 questions. We're gonna give away a big one. That is the, what size is this? The 500 gram. That's what you have there. Yes.
Yeah.
Of the La Vie Miel Spring Honey by Be Happy. And then we're going to give away the smaller one as well. Both spring honeys, the one for 250 grams. People, I don't know if all they get that wrong. I just don't know. All you're missing out. All you know, honey, not cheaper and it's worth it. Okay? You want to give them the first question?
Yeah. During the talk, I mentioned the year I started as, and I registered and started as officially being a beekeeper. If some member of the audience can let me know what.
Yes, that's going for the smaller one, the 250 grams.
Yeah, what year that was.
What year?
Yeah.
What year did he start BRP? What year did he start as a beekeeper? And we will take the answers on Facebook too, but God, I wish somebody would call. The numbers are 449-3095, 449-3096, 449-3097, and 616-4257.
I see somebody on Facebook.
Boy, Facebook oil doesn't give the caller. Look, a call is coming in. I'm going to take the call. Okay? NISBB, you're live.
2019.
Sorry?
The year 2019.
Okay, very good. Very good. What's your name? We're going to be leaving this downstairs of Q95 for you to pick up. Okay, what's your name?
Jacob Liverpool.
Jacob Liverpool.
Yeah.
Okay, Jacob. So you can pass, tomorrow to pick up your La Vie Miel spring honey. Yeah?
All right.
Thank you. So we have one out there already, and that's the small one. But this one we're going to give away here, the bigger one. That's going to be a hard question. So if you have 2 phones, you need the other one, eh? Okay, you have to Google. You're going to have to Google on this one. All right, I'm going to tell you the numbers again to call: 449-3095, 449-3096, 449-3097, and 616-4257. Open up the ears, get ready for the question. Yeah? Congratulations again to Jacob, who just won himself the spring honey, the smaller bottle. We have the big one now to give away. And the question is, what's the difference between being a bee haver and a beekeeper?
Yep.
Yeah? What's the difference? What's the difference between being a bee haver and a beekeeper? I hope you guys took your notes. We should start to play that music. All right. Start dialing that number: 449-3095, 449-3096, 449-3097, and 616-4257. This is your chance to win yourself from Be Happy La Vie Miel Spring Honey, people. Ingredients: raw honey, all natural, out of Dominica, and it's amazing. It's totally amazing. Great packaging, everything. Yeah? Let's take to the Facebook page. I want to give you all some love over there. You're probably just really upset with me. I haven't been going over there enough to show you all love. But all those over there now, I thank you for joining us. Yeah? It's always a pleasure having you guys on. Oh, wow. Terry, hi. There's Deborah, Kumo, Khalid. Thank you for joining us. They had some questions. I'm seeing it. Oh, we had the answer on there too. Kumo, yes, we see your 2019. Thank you. Khalid says, beekeeper takes care and harvests honey. Okay. But what's the bee haver? And Khalid, I think you won, He says, bee haver just has bees.
Mm-hmm.
And he said the beekeeper takes care and harvests his honey.
Yeah.
Is he right?
Yeah, basically.
Khaled, you're definitely a winner over there.
Congratulations.
Khaled Lastic, you're definitely a winner of the 500, right? 500 gram, the bigger bottle of the La Vie Miel spring honey. I'm a little jealous of you. Yeah, but I know you're going to enjoy it. Great product by Be Happy. Where can we reach you?
Like for the honey?
For the honey, we want to talk to you as a beekeeper because I think there are a lot of young people that's probably interested.
Yeah, well, if you want to speak to me, you can call me on my number. That's 245-0655. And I'm open to talk about bees at any time, any point in time. If you want to purchase the honey, you could do it by Zeb Creole, Whitchurch, Best Price, Tooth Connections, Convenient Plus. That's down in
Convenience Plus.
Yeah. Best Price. I said Best Price, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I may be missing one or two. I hope not, but that's
Whitchurch.
Whitchurch. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, you can any one of those places. They should have the honey. And ACS as well.
And
that's
ACS. And for the one we spoke about with the cream, that is at Zeb Creole.
Exclusively at Zeb Creole.
I love the exclusivity. No, that's when the thing exclusivity. And that one will be available more like December, somewhere around there?
Yeah, November, December.
I'll be looking out for that. That's a perfect time of the year to have those, decadent types of things.
Yeah.
I call it decadent, And we don't put peanut butter. We're going to paste on our honey cream. Okay, people, it's Christmas time and invite your friends over and get bougie crackers, not cricks, and paste on the honey cream and get fruits and dip and that kind of a thing. I like that. Let's take a quick break. We're going to be back, people. Don't go anywhere. This is NISBB, Nature Isle Small Business Buzz.
Is introducing our very own mobile app. Yes, the Auto Trade app is here. From scheduling your service appointments, request financing, checking our vehicle and parts inventory, to receiving personalized coupons and sales specials. Life is so much easier with the new Auto Trade app. Download the Auto Trade app from the Play Store or App Store today. Call us at 255-6800. Auto Trade, it's more than a vehicle, it's a relationship. Oh yeah, Coco
Creole, the language of the nation, Lang Mamanu, comes to the fore on La Vie en Creole, 1 hour program with Milia Joseph Dennis that will induce your Creole nostalgia, talks of the good old days, speak health, education, culture, social life, and more. It's La Vie en Creole.
And we'll be aired every Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 4 p.m. on the big station QFM. Partners Creole Headbit and Val Ferry. La Vie en Creole. Oh, much is up.
Was your knees away? Mama fought it there. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Score 100 bet out for a chance to win a trip to Guyana to the Republic Bank CPL Final. Using your Republic Visa debit card, that's a 4. Using Republic Online or Republic Mobile, that's a 6. For more ways to win, visit RepublicBankEC.com. Republic Bank, title sponsor and official bank of the Republic Bank Caribbean Premier League.
Yeah. Living in the positive.
Nature Isle Small Business Buzz, NISBB. Are you an entrepreneur looking to take your business to the next level? Are you thinking about starting your own business? NISBB is your go-to resource radio show for valuable information, practical tips, and motivation you need to succeed in today's highly competitive market. Only on Q95, the big station.
We have to buy local in this country. Supporting local will boost the economy. Purchasing local, the best remedy to protect.
We're back, people. It's already 4:50 in the afternoon. We have a call coming in. Let's take it quickly. NISBB. NISBB, you're live.
Yeah, good evening, good evening,
Good
good
evening.
afternoon, Tanya.
Afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon. You know, I didn't want the moment to pass because you made a collective about the quality of the honey,
Mm-hmm.
and this brother's here talking about seasons and different things. What you experience today, Tanya, is an organic honey, made in symbiosis with nature, That's what that extra thing you get in there is because he working according to Dominica.
To nature, to Mother Earth. I start to feel like a gypsy there, and I tell you, just so.
Yeah, man. That is what organic is.
Mm-hmm.
That's what organic is. When you work within the nature of the environment, you work in its seasons, you work in its thing, and you pay attention. So now he's working with the bees. You're not working against them.
Yes, you're very right.
That's why he shit's dope.
Yes.
And so in all aspects of our culture, we have to understand the organic. We're getting overflooded with a whole bunch of chemical in the place, and nobody not speaking and stopping that. But it's the organic thing that is going to make us make money, not just the thing. There's a different vibes about the organic product.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Bless.
Thank you so much.
Thanks much.
I like the word the symbiosis. Yeah, I like how it's true because I still hear off air talking about the magic. That's just my word to describe it because it really does sound very magical to me. You spoke about the royal jelly. Do you provide that?
No, not at the moment. It's a very lengthy process.
Mm-hmm.
It takes a lot away from the actual art of beekeeping.
It's like a whole other art by itself.
Yeah. Basically, you can produce royal jelly the same way that you do queens, but it has to take its own life of its own. So I really kind of staying away from all the extras for now. While I really get Lavimel and be happy to be,
I know what you mean.
Its own thing.
But you see why I think I'm intrigued by it? You said it's like you took that and the queens are made from consuming the royal jelly. And then you use the word superfood. You see when you say that, I just go like, I need to know, I need to have it. I like superfoods. So is that something that gives us, I guess, the same effect? Is the superfood for human beings as well? Royal jelly?
Yeah, a lot of people do it for all sorts of medicines and things. As a matter of fact, just recently I was looking at a short clip of BBC.
Mm-hmm.
They have some short movie thing, and apparently a young lady couldn't have babies, and her beekeeper boyfriend or husband was giving her royal jelly in her mix, and one time we catch it.
Something about that intrigued me, because when you tell me that can make the queens, I was like, that royal jelly thing is a superfood. I need to look into that, anything for healing and stuff.
Yeah, I'm not just royal jelly. It have propolis out of the hive. It have
what is that?
Propolis is called bee glue. The bees usually when they get a cavity, it have all kind of old dirty bacteria and thing. And bees are very clean animals.
Mm-hmm.
So they go out and they get tree raisins.
Yes.
Now tree often secret raisins to protect themselves from infestations and so on. So the bees take that raisin, they mix it with a little of wax, beeswax and so on, and they paste their hive with that.
Wow, and it makes glue.
Yeah, they close up little spaces. They
like a real kind of a work going on there,
Yeah, they sanitize their whole place and they use that as a means to sanitize the area. So there are ways that you could just scrape it off or take it, and you can make tinctures with it.
Tinctures.
Yeah, and you add it to stuff, or you take a little bit in water and you're good to go.
And you think it has health benefits to that too?
Yeah, actually, a lot of people use it for dental issues, like if you have like gum disease and so on.
Like gingivitis.
Yeah, and you also do it for if you have soft roots.
Mm-hmm.
There was once I can say personally, whenever I feel a soft root or something coming in,
you scrape that off and you put that in.
I chew in that like bubble gum.
Wow. No, this beekeeping thing is a serious.
Yeah. So, and as soon as you start chewing, maybe half an hour, and
it's gone?
soft root gone, man. If most times when I get like a flu or something, is because it escape on me, you know. But if I feel it in time and so on, is honey and propolis, and I good to go.
Y'all hearing that?
Yeah.
I think we take the bees for granted,
Yeah,
people.
we do. A lot of the stuff is right under our nose.
Mm-hmm.
The flowers that we have in Dominica, it's so vast. We have the what they call like the cemetery grass,
Mhm.
the Mexican. That plant in itself is like so much of a good healing plant, and the bees take nectar from that. You have the savonette, you have het, all those kind of plants there. We just what we basically trying to do as the beekeepers cooperative is get Dominica honey tested properly
Mm-hmm.
for all the medical benefits and so on, and in turn we can market our honey as a higher quality, higher grade honey than a lot of other people. Because again, all the countries, even around the Caribbean, some of them doing, or a lot of them doing quote unquote organic treatment,
Mhm.
but no treatment at all. Treatment free is always better than,
Of course.
you know. So Dominica is maybe the only country in the Caribbean that I know of that doesn't treat.
And is this being shipped to the other countries right now?
On small scale, well, I know for myself personally,
Mhm.
maybe very small scale, a person going overseas, they want a little thing, a huckster
Yes.
tell you, give me 2 bottles. But most of our money sells in Dominica. I can
This
happily,
sounding like something that can really make it big out there, you know.
yeah, very much so. And we just need to run the right testings and do the right practices, and we have a very
So
good
that's what's
product.
keeping you from going out there like on a larger scale or more professional or what? Is it the testing and stuff like that? The standardization of it?
What keeps us going is production.
Production.
We're not producing enough.
Enough, yeah,
Yeah,
to fully
and
demand out there.
that is one of my biggest goals and aims, and not just as like a personal, like on my own, because in 2019 I started with 2 hives. Now I have over 100.
Yes, I know over 100
You know?
hives, people. When I saw that, I was like, over 100.
Yeah, so I myself I'm ramping up my production, and that's why like I do all the educating. Anybody that called me about bees, they know that I'm open and to discuss about it, help them with management styles and techniques on making like a huge honey crop.
Mhm.
So all that I'm doing that so that we ourselves can be like a large producer of honey, because we cannot meet even our demand, our own demand, and for us to be a country that exporting honey, or you know, like out to other countries and so on, we need to have more beekeepers or more people that can do the art at like a high level and produce.
So on that note then, what is your tip then for the person who's interested in starting their own beekeeping operation and making honey and stuff?
Yeah, well, YouTube videos,
I like that.
you know.
YouTube videos, yes.
And also Be Natural and myself,
Mhm.
we have a YouTube. Well, you can go on the Be Natural YouTube channel. We do educational videos, because it has so much videos about beekeeping up there, but nothing specific for a region.
Mm-hmm.
So we are really trying to get that aspect of it, because you will hear about spring, summer, winter in the other countries.
But not
Dominica is
that-
Kawem and Livenage.
Mhm.
So what I kind of doing is using the same terms, or some of the terms that you get in England or America, and match it with the Kawem and Livenage style.
Right.
So and there are slight differences in flowers and the way that the bees
Right.
react at certain seasons.
What's the name of that YouTube page?
It's Be Natural.
Be Natural. So you just have to go on the Be Natural page and we could get some more information about
Yeah.
beekeeping here in Dominica, or what is beekeeping, in the Caribbean then, I
Yeah,
guess.
a Caribbean perspective.
Flip on it.
Yeah, that's on YouTube. I also have on BRP, that's my page on Facebook.
Mhm.
And you can also check Be Natural on Facebook too.
Right. Let's just remind them, because it's already 5 o'clock. Guys, Nathaniel Lovell. Be happy. We have La Vie Miel Spring Honey right now with us in studio. Summer honey is on its way.
Coming soon.
Yes, coming soon. And then what you call it? The cream what? What you call that?
Cream honey.
Cream honey is going to be on its way. I have to make sure I have to put in an order for that because I have a feeling that going fast. Remind them where they can find your honey.
Yeah, so you can find the honey in Zeb Creole, Wheat Church, Best Price.
Best price.
Best Price, yeah.
Mhm.
Continental
ACS.
Sports, ACS,
Mhm.
Tooth Connections, and I think that was
I
it.
think that's
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yes. Okay. And you can definitely go, like he said, on his Facebook page. Be happy.
Be happy on
Right.
Facebook.
Okay. And you all know what to do if you all are thinking about joining the association. All right. The Beekeepers.
Beekeeper Dominica, well, not Dominica, Beekeepers Association. I really want to encourage people to sign up and come on board because we're starting a new movement.
I like that.
Getting everybody involved and understanding where we are right now and what we need to do to get to where we want to be.
Exactly.
The voice around beekeeping has been too divided. Everybody kind of keeping the information and keeping the thing progress behind. No, we are all about letting everybody, if you willing to do the work, because it's definitely hard work.
Mm-hmm. Let's come together.
Yeah, it's hard work as an individual. So if we can, put ourselves together and make something better of the country, man. Like the idea of just a selective few doing it and keeping the secrets, I don't like that.
You all heard it, huh, people? Be happy, Nathaniel Lovell, and keep in mind that the Beekeepers Association here, check them out on High Street, or should I say, yeah, next to the traffic division there at the back of the car park. All right, this has been great, very educational. So until next time, keep dreaming big, thinking creatively, and taking bold steps towards your small business success, just like Nathaniel did. This is Tanya, and I'm signing off for now. Right? Until next week, Tuesday. Take care, people. And remember, you've got this. Yeah?
Border question.